boy, wasn't that Nintendo Direct something? What wasn't it something? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I'm recording this the day before. I am shocked that we got a Nintendo Direct. I am shocked that those rumors were right. I'm shocked that we're getting one less than a week before the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Like, it just felt so soon. I'm shocked. We haven't gotten a Direct since, like, June, July of last year. And now we're getting 2 in 1 week. Or we have 2 in 1 week because it already happened. I'm recording this the day before. The point is, yeah, it's a shocking turn. So, yeah, and I had no idea what to expect from the Switch 1 Direct, but for the Switch 2 Direct, I feel like I can maybe predict some stuff. I don't know. I went back and I rewatched the presentation for the first Switch, and I wanted to just share some unscripted thoughts of what I think we could be getting, what are my expectations, how I'm going into it. So, yeah, that's pretty much what this is. So starting off, I think that the presentation is going to have a lot of recap, kind of, about like, this is the Nintendo Switch 1. It does this, and it does this, and it does this, and it does this. And then they're gonna kind of transition to, this is the Switch 2, and it does that same thing, and this same thing, and also contains this stuff. Like, there's gonna be a lot of recap. Like, this is a weird example, but you know the Mario Maker 2 Direct? And how that Direct's first segment was kind of like, this is all the stuff you already know from the first game. This is a ground tile. You can do this, you can do that. And then the second section was kind of all the new stuff, like here's slopes and here's all these new enemies. I feel like that's how it's gonna go. I feel like it's going to start off kind of recapping. This is a Joy-Con. This is a dock. You pull it out, you can play on the go. And then kind of after all that recap stuff, we're gonna go into, they're gonna go into all the little changes and all the improvements and all that stuff. I feel like every single change, every small little detail is going to get, like, obviously mentioned, yeah, but it's gonna get, like, premiumly, or not premium, but it's gonna be, like, super focused on. Like, there's a charger on the top! Whoa! Look at the charger on the top! Now you can do this with 2 chargers! Like, they're gonna really focus in on every little change that there is. I don't even know what the point of that second charger is, unless it is just, here's a second charger for your own benefit if you don't want to plug it in on the bottom. But, I don't know. I have a theory. My theory is that you'll be able to flip it upside down and, like, snap the Joy-Cons on like that. Because, you know, you had people who were putting the right Joy-Con upside down and the left thing, and then it would get stuck. So, to avoid that problem, if you, like, snap the right Joy-Con on the left side, it'll just, like, flip the screen so you can play it upside down. I don't see, like, a huge purpose for that, just besides avoiding that issue. I guess it's a nice little fix to the issue, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. There's that mystery button on the right Joy-Con. Speaking of that, we don't know what that does yet, but I think they'll dig into that. I don't know what that button could do, to be honest. Maybe they're gonna add like a share button or an options button. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, what buttons do other controllers have that the Switch currently doesn't have. So yeah, I don't know. Who knows what that button is for? Maybe it's for, like, it's just another button, you know? Like, certain games will ask you to press that button. It'll be just, we need a new button for this game. Just, I don't know. I think they'll probably focus on the snapping mechanic, how that works exactly. I already mentioned the idea about being able to flip it upside down. I wonder if there will be like an accessory. Probably not. Actually, no. Never mind. I was gonna say it'd be cool if there was like an accessory you could put, like, you could, like, slide something on the Switch 1 Joy-Cons that would allow you to snap them into the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. That wouldn't work. That'd be a dumb idea. Besides Wii and Wii U, I don't think any consoles let you use the previous controllers. I'm not sure. Even if they did, I know the Switch 2 is bigger than the Switch 1, so I don't think the Joy-Cons would fit. Maybe you can use them. They might bring that up, actually, if you could use Switch 1 Joy-Cons on the Switch 2 for, like, multiplayer, or if you are bound to one specific type of Joy-Con. something to think about. I don't know. Speaking of Joy-Cons, the mouse thingy, I people are really excited for that. I personally don't know how it's gonna be used, I guess, because I have played, PC games on the Switch. They work fine. I have played games that have used mice before. Hypnospace Outlaw was really fun. I liked that one. That one is like, if you've played that one, it's like fully digital computer thing. You go through different websites, and I think there's a mouse. So like for a game like that, yeah, that would be great. Games like Mario Maker, maybe Game Builder Garage. If we probably won't, but if we got like a port or like a remake of WarioWare Get It Together or something, that'd be cool. I think those games could use a mouse well. I know people were talking about Pikmin could be cool with the mouse. I don't really know what else they could really do with it, to be honest. Cause like I can't think of like any like a point and click game or something that just can be like joystick usage. So I don't know. They're really gonna have to sell me on that idea, because I'm so curious about that. I honestly think it might just be another IR camera situation where there are a few games that use it and it's really cool, but it just barely gets used. Because I have no idea. But yeah, for the console itself, I feel like we're gonna get maybe a price announcement. They did that at the Switch 1 presentation. I know people are saying $400, $450. I don't really know. The cheaper the better, but inflation and all that. So who knows? I feel like we'll get a release date. I feel like it's gonna come out maybe late June, early July, around then. Just a guess. I don't know. But I do think it's going to come out in the summer. I don't think they're going to save it for Christmas. I think it's going to be a summer release. As for games, I don't know. This is being recorded not the day after, but I'm recording this the day before the Switch 1 Direct. So I don't know what games are going to get announced just yet. I could be, maybe the Direct announced, a new Mario and Mario Kart 9 and was included in it or something. And I sound like an idiot, but I don't know. They said no Switch 2 stuff was going to be in there, but I don't know if they just meant like console stuff, or if they are going to reveal Switch 2 games or what, or if the first batch of Switch 2 games are going to be cross-compatible or something, or if they're going to get like a dual release thing like Breath of the Wild. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. For guesses, though, I feel like we are going to get some type of 1-2 Switch or Wii Sports or Nintendo Land style game. Not a 1-2 Switch sequel, absolutely not, but some kind of like pack-in, maybe not pack-in, probably not. It'd be nice, but we don't get that luxury anymore. But some type of like starter game to show you what the console can do. Wii Sports did that for the Wii. I think Nintendo Land did that for the Wii U. Yeah, 1-2 Switch, that was kind of this is what the Switch can do. Pack-in somewhat title. Should have been a pack-in. It wasn't, but should have. I do also think, because they announced 1-2 Switch at the Nintendo Switch presentation, so I do think that we'll get a game like that. They also announced a new IP at the first Nintendo Switch presentation, that new IP being ARMS. So I feel like, yeah, maybe we could get a new IP. That'd be cool. Start off the new system with the new IP. I would love to see a new IP. When was the last time we got a new IP from Nintendo? Was it ARMS? I'd have to look back. I don't remember a new IP. Well, I don't know. Maybe like does Labo count? I don't know if Labo counts as an IP or not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. The point is, new IP. I hope we get one. For other games, 100% we're getting Mario Kart 9 info. I know we're getting Metroid Prime 4, but I know that is coming out on the Switch 1. So if we don't get any information, if there wasn't any information in that Switch 1 Direct about Metroid Prime 4, 100% it's going to be in the Switch 2 presentation. Absolutely 100%. If it was not in the Direct, which I haven't seen because I'm recording this the day before. Other stuff, speaking of ARMS, I feel like we could get an ARMS sequel. Maybe, just maybe. It's up in the air, I don't know. It's something that could happen. I do think, again, if it wasn't in this presentation yesterday. Not yesterday, god dang it. Shoot. If the direct that was earlier today, if that stuff I just mentioned was not in that, then I think that this stuff will be in the Switch 2 presentation. I think that if ARMS 2 was not announced during that direct and makes me look like an idiot, then I think it could possibly happen in the Switch 2 direct. I also think that if it didn't happen in the direct that was released earlier today, we could also get a new Kirby game. We haven't gotten one since Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and again, that was a remake. So it could be time for a new Kirby, you know? People are like, I've heard people say they want a remake of Planet Robobot, which I have a 3DS, I have Robobot, just haven't played it yet, so maybe I'll hold off, maybe I'll hold off just to see. Me personally, I think we're gonna get another 3D game, like a sequel to Forgotten Land. I think that's gonna kickstart the Switch 2. Again, if it wasn't in the one from earlier today, but I don't know. And then I do think we could get some third-party support. I don't know. I actually had a community post and people were like, "Oh, we're gonna get Silk Song, Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4." I mean, good luck with that, buddy. People say that every direct. It's gotten to the point where I'm just like, yeah, you tell yourself that. It'll happen eventually. I don't know. Like I'll pray for you. I'll hope it works out for you, but I wouldn't bet my life on it. But again, I was saying that for Metroid Prime 4, and then last direct, which was in like June, July last year, we got it. So. But I also think that not only just will we get like new third-party games, I think there might be like some old third-party games, since I'm assuming the Switch 2 will be more powerful. So it could absolutely be like, hey, this really powerful game that was on the PS4, it's coming over to Switch. So it could be something like that. Yeah, I think that's about everything I got. The only other thing I could think of is like maybe, I know they're doing like the Switch 2 I don't know, I don't remember what they were called, but like you can come give the system a try. I signed up for one, I didn't get in, I'm in the wait list. Probably not gonna get in, it sucks, but you know what, it's okay. But yeah, I think they'll probably go a bit more over that, and maybe they'll be like, oh, it's gonna be available to try at certain stores on this date or something like that. And we'll get a bit more information about like closer to release stuff. But I think that's about everything that I have, at least from a prediction standpoint. I'm not the master at this. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to watch the direct from earlier today that released, because I'm in the past and I've traveled to the future past the direct. So I'm currently in a point before the direct, but I'm talking to you after the direct. So by the time you see this, I'll have watched it. I got a watch party going on, so I will have seen it. I'll say something about my thoughts. But yeah, Switch 2 coming up. I'm so excited. New console. Let's go. I'm hyped, completely hyped. And yeah, tell me your predictions and all of that junk in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Stay weird and all that stuff. I'm going to go watch a direct that everyone else has seen but me, because I'm recording this today before.